It's Talk Funny, a podcast by Mark Bailey and other comics from all over. We came to Japan to get away from all of the Karens in the US. Karen, I've got one less problem without you. The Talk Funny podcast from NagoyaRadio.com and Nagoya Comedy. Here's Mark Bailey.
We're back with Mike Miller. I'm Mark Bailey.
Good to be here.
Mike, if you look to your left, you see these are the clothes I've rescued from my house.
Wow.
My wife is trying to throw things out.
It's like Schindler's Closet.
And, I mean, she had a list of things she wanted to throw out, you know. And,
that's great, as most normal people do.
Marie Kondo. Kondo, I won't get a wife like this next time. Kondo means next time. But I got her back. There's two ways. First of all, you'll see there's a back scratcher. There's like 100 yen at Daiso. And I had one at my house, one in my office, and my wife, she bought all three, and she bought one for her, and then she came down 2 weeks in a row. She came down, she couldn't find hers. She sees mine in the first floor, forgets that she bought me one, and thinks I stole hers because she couldn't find hers.
Wow.
So her birthday was coming up, so what I did was I bought her 14 of those, and I left them all over the house with ribbons on them. She goes, what? I only needed one. I said, yeah, but you lost yours, and 2 times in a row you try to take what's mine. When you do that, I'll buy you 14 of what you're trying to take from mine, okay? That's your lesson. She goes, I would rather have other things. I would rather not have to protect the things I have. I already had to save my clothes. Can I not have any objects in my house?
No.
You know?
None.
And the other one was, remember, so she threw all my coats out, so I thought, well, I have to keep her busy. So I think I mentioned for Christmas, Hanukkah, I bought her every plant I can buy online. I bought her strawberry plants. So now she's harvesting strawberries right now. We're getting very small. Lemon trees. Lemon trees take a lot of time.
Yeah,
and if you water them well, you get 50 lemons a week. And
that's impressive. Wow.
But we're not getting them yet. She has to water. She said it takes 4 hours a day to water on Sundays.
What?
You just keep moving them around. That's less time that you have to go through my closets and throw my crap out.
Good,
right?
good. Yeah, good for you.
We got lettuce, daikon, white radish. We got carrots. I got her 14 different plants and 14 different back scratchers just to keep her busy. She said, this is like I'm a sharecropper. I'm like, yeah, that'll teach you to stay out of my closet. Keep her busy.
Like I'm a sharecropper.
Like, yeah, but if you didn't throw your master's things away, you wouldn't have to be a sharecropper. I mean, I bought these coats in Europe and you threw them away.
God.
And my dog found them in a plastic bag. That's another thing. I think my dog is a guardian angel because if my coats had disappeared, if I hadn't found those coats that she was planning to throw away, I saved them and they're here now. And they're over there in the back. You see the white one behind you? There's one behind you that's white.
Wow, this is a museum of clothing.
These are things that I used to own. I would have owned if I still wasn't
the cool leather jacket.
And so I think my dog saved me from a murder charge because if they've gone missing, he knows I would have strangled her with one of her coats that she didn't throw away. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I order Uber Eats a lot because I'm online teaching. I'm too busy to go to the beach or play drums or anything.
What?
So I have to eat here, you know? I have to eat here. So sometimes I'll eat the bento for dinner and I'll order Uber Eats for lunch or vice versa. I have this thing with Uber. They have an option now because of Corona. We can leave it at the door downstairs. We don't have to do auto lock and come through because, as you know, people, if the door's not already open, they're not going to go near.
They're not coming in. No. We talked about that a few podcasts ago.
The drawbridge doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. What, you want me to walk forward?
Drawbridge has been replaced.
I'm not going to walk forward. No,
drawbridge was replaced like 2,000 years ago by like auto detect.
That's right.
Technology. I'll say leave it at the mailbox, and then they'll ring, and then I don't open the door because I want them to leave it at the mailbox behind them, where in front of the keypad where they just pushed. So every guy, he goes, so the door didn't open. I said, yeah, leave it in the mailbox. And he goes, where's that? And I said, look behind you. And he goes, okay. Well, which one? I said, which button did you push? The 30 something. Well, maybe that mailbox. He goes, but I don't know, like in or over or under. And I said, well, I'm not holding the package. I don't know how big it is. I don't know if it fits. It's a small mailbox. Somewhere near there, in that area. And he goes, yeah, but the door's not open. Yeah, because I don't want you to come in. So that was 3 weeks in a row. So I just stopped. I said, I'll just catch Corona. I'll just
call me.
You know, it's just easier. Come to the door.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you have to explain to someone they don't want to do it, they won't do it. And you can't explain to them. Mike, about washing my car. What part of that don't you understand? Well, I don't understand the car part, and I don't understand personal possession.
Bucket? I didn't get
and
that.
And I don't understand verbs.
I didn't get any,
so I don't get, but I actually don't understand human speech.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, maybe you shouldn't be working for Uber.
But then there's certain people working for Uber that are a little,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
as well.
We don't want to talk
We
about
don't
them on
wanna talk
social
about that.
media.
No, on social media, no. I don't
But
know
they
what
would
you're talking
deliver
about.
a giant package to your website.
Oh,
It's a giant,
yeah.
gift
Yeah,
package
that sounds
to
familiar.
a giant package to your website. It's
Was it a giant package, or was
Actually-
it kind of a smaller
It's
package?
kind of flaccid Turkish looking.
Trying too hard
And,
package.
I've
think?
seen that guy's package, and that's not his package.
No, it's
and
not his package.
I've seen people give better service than that, because how do you think I got to the top of the economy? So, did you have any topics, Mike? I think we've covered mine.
We've covered most of our topics.
What do you think about my topics?
Your topic. Well, I think your topics. I think you should give 4 more instead of 3. I think that's unfair.
Four
I think
what?
more cheese, definitely. Oh, topics.
Oh, topics.
That's what it was all about.
Mike was saying
topics would be not
off mic that in Japan, pizza and crust and toppings are apparently cheap, but cheese is just like
Cheese is like gold in Japan.
because cheese has to be real.
Yes. Well, we had the so-called free trade agreement with the EU, right? It was supposed
Yeah.
to bring down the price of cheese. And I think I've seen some prices of cheese go down, but cheese in Japan is still like, it's like, if I were, in America, you're on, you're on Alex Jones or whoever, one of these talk show hosts, they always talk about gold line. In Japan, we need cheese line, because I think it really holds its value better than gold in this country.
There's kind of a thing. A lot of Japanese actually they don't like cheese. They'll tell you that. I had a suggestion. Kids in Japan don't like piman. It's green pepper.
Yeah, it's weird.
They like blue. Make it blue, or just make it blue pepper.
There you go.
Okay, that's been our attempt at a podcast. And we'll see you next week. Mark Bailey, Mike Miller, Talk Funny.